joining our demo day, and this is a great event that we have put together for you. This is going to be a jam-packed day, and I welcome you all to our program. So let's get started. Very quickly, our agenda for today. Oh, oops. Very briefly, I'm going to talk a little about our program and what we're doing here at Peachscore. We have a great panel discussion coming up shortly thereafter. And then we'll have our pitch sessions where all of our cohort startups will be pitching. After that, we're going to have some awards and a closing ceremony. So with that, let's talk about our program. So at Peachscore, we have our data-driven accelerator program, and I'm really happy to announce that soon, in the upcoming future, it's going to be powered by an automated fund. So not a lot on that right now, but we wanted to let you know that this is something that's going to be coming. So stay tuned, and there's going to be a lot of information on the automated fund coming to you guys shortly. So we're quite excited about that. Now, what we're doing with the data-driven accelerator program, this is where we're combining human expertise with data and intelligence with our platform. What this is allowing to do is providing founders with speed and scalability, affordability and transparency with a sustainable ecosystem within our accelerator program. The end result of this for our founders is that they're now able to build an intelligent network, obtain investments, get connected with corporations for proof of concepts, obtain quality educations from experts that we bring into the program. And something quite unique within our program is the post-program support that we offer for at least a year after the cohort ends. Now at Peachscore, we have a very thriving startup community. Our ecosystem is constantly growing, and I'm really, really happy to announce that our investment thematic thesis has been approved and picked up by VC Lab just this week. So this is a brand new announcement. There's going to be more about this in the upcoming future as well. So we're quite excited to be collaborating with VC Lab on our fund program. Now, our platform, we have over 9,000 startups on the platform right now. The founders are actively utilizing our platform to obtain connections as well as obtain the virtual advisory platform that we have for them to be able to obtain more intelligence about their company. And within our platform, what we've done is we've actually identified over 600,000 startups and 20,000 investors globally. And we're able to actually to bring these type of companies into our platform as we continuously to grow. Now, within our ecosystem, our network also has the other side of the ecosystem, which is the corporations, the investment firms, as well as government agencies. So we have executives from these entities on our platform, thereby allowing our founders to be able to connect with them, be able to reach out to them, democratizing that access. And they're also able to, based on their own thematic thesis, reach out and connect with the founders and the startups that we have on our platform. Now, another exciting news. Today is all about a lot of great news. So this is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy to be sharing this. So we have two new partners that have joined our journey here at Peachscore. First, Los Alamos National Laboratory out of New Mexico. This is an amazing, amazing program that they have out there, quite multidisciplinary and working with a lot of fantastic startups and founders. We're excited to be working with Molly and her team and collaborating with her to support the startups that they have going into their program. And also, I'd like to formally announce our strategic new investor, Paionic Group, that has joined our investment team and also as a strategic partner as well. Paionic Group is a very diversified conglomerate that supports and focuses on private equity advisory and media. So both of these organizations like to welcome you both into our ecosystem as our new partners. We're really looking forward to collaborating with you, and I'm sure all the founders within our ecosystem would love to be working with you as well. So thank you and welcome. Now let's talk about our July cohort. It's been absolutely incredible. I am so excited and so happy that we've been able to work with such amazing, amazing founders and companies. We had 19 startups in our cohort, very international from all over the globe, 12 different locations, I believe it's 9 different countries. And you can see the list down the bottom. Absolutely amazing founders the innovative companies that are doing amazing things. And we're really happy to have been able to work with them for the past few months. And one of the things that we're really proud of also is that we achieved over 53% diversity within our cohort. So that includes female and minority founders. So this was also quite amazing as well. And you get to meet all of these folks in the upcoming pit session. So let's talk about what happened during the cohort. It was a busy, busy cohort, and I'm sure a lot of founders will attest to it. I mean, I got to go buy dinner for a team member that sat there, counted all these hours and all these sessions and the stats that you see here. We had over 45 workshops and reverse pitch sessions. And a reverse pitch is where we bring in corporations and investment firms, as well as government agencies, to come in and talk about what they do and how they support the startup ecosystems. We had over 114 one-on-one sessions and office hours within the connections and introductions that we made between our founders and all these wonderful organizations. You can see the list of some of them on the left. Amazing companies like Microsoft, Experience, Hyundai, Cradle, We Are No Code, Sweater Ventures, Levity Live, and on and on. And we're so blessed to have the executives from all these amazing companies to come in and be part of our program and really provide their time to connect and work with our founders. So we've made 83 introductions throughout the program for the founders that we've had. And as well, so far we've resulted in 7 POCs that are currently under discussions. And we hosted 42 investors so far into the program. That doesn't include today. So this is all up to end of last week. So it's been absolutely incredible and a lot of activity. And I know a lot of our founders have really appreciated the connections that they've been able to make throughout this program. So during our pitch session that's going to be coming up after our panel, we have 2 separate tracks in our accelerator program. Track 1 or session 1 is around Growth Velocity Express. These are companies that are late stage seed, early stage Series A companies that we have in our program. So you're going to hear about them first. The session will be hosted by Arzu Alasi, and you get to hear the pitches from all these wonderful companies. And then the next session is our Idea Alchemy Academy. This is the pre-seed, seed stage companies in our program. These are companies that are building the foundations of their company, in some cases looking for their first venture funding and working to grow their company, finding their product market fit, and overall market penetration. So we'll get to see all their pitches from that session with Nilufar hosting. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, our accelerator program contains 2 separate tracks that we run in parallel within the program. Our track 2 is our Growth Velocity Express track, as we call it. These are companies that are in late stage seed, early stage Series A, and they, in some cases, have raised, close to $10 million. They have annual revenues of close to $1 million, and in some cases, around $4 million of revenue. So they join our program in terms of helping their growth trajectory in order to continue in the direction that they're going to for the next phase of their company. So for this session, I'm happy to announce that we have Arzu Alasi, a founder advisor herself, part of the venture capital industry. She works and lives in the startup ecosystem, and you can see her in just about any startup event that's out there. And it doesn't matter the location, she's there. So I really appreciate Arzu for you being with us. And please.
Thanks, Paymon. Excited to be here. Hi, everyone. My name is Arzu Agase. I work on as the head of platform and portfolio management for venture-backed startups at Crea. And there I focus my journey on the world of startups and technology with an emphasis on user experience, always thinking about what our panelists mentioned, customer in mind as a first priority. My passion in startups came about where I've worked on accelerator programs, actually with familiar faces here, with launching the Plug and Play LA Media and Ad program, where we partnered with Meta and Red Bull Media House. And this was great to see how to help startups essentially take their idea from the garage experience and then scale with partners like Meta and start partnerships and pilots. Beyond that, I've also been involved with the digital transformation world in the Fortune 500 companies, where I had a tenure at Deloitte. There, I was able to understand what it takes to scale your product, and in terms of the number of users and also overall technology. And lastly, just to stay up to date with technology, I've participated in over 25 hackathons led by organizations like Meta, Visa, and Google. So it's exciting to be part of cutting edge technology in a short amount of time. And today I'm excited for us to just jump in and meet these high velocity startups that have been given the gas and fuel by Peachscore to truly accelerate. So our first startup that we have for presenting today is Influx, where they're the AI co-pilot for manual assembly line in terms of making an impact in the manufacturing space. They were founded in April 2019 based in Los Angeles, impacting the manufacturing industry, currently on Series A, and they've received a score of 791 from Peachscore.
Great. Hi, everyone. My name is Adam Phillips. I'm responsible for business development. I'm part of the founding team at Influx. We are an AI-powered co-pilot for flawless manual assembly, focusing on manufacturing inefficiencies, which are a $8 trillion problem. So, contrary to popular belief, robots are not taking over the manufacturing world. Humans still, by and large, contribute to the majority of tasks in manufacturing. Roughly 70% of manufacturing is dominated by humans. But of course, to be human is to err, and 80% of errors in manufacturing come from humans. Just to put this in perspective, about 30 cents of every dollar made by a manufacturer is spent on cost of poor quality, which includes time, money, physical scrap, material waste, all which contributes to delays in programs, causes burnout, and obviously stalls innovation. And so how are we solving this? Well, we have a bundled SaaS subscription that includes cameras, an edge AI device running our engine, and a set of applications for both the frontline worker and for the management team. For the frontline worker, it provides real-time guidance for them to intercept errors and correct them on the spot, leading to a reduction again in scrap, material waste, rework, quality escapes, and of course, ramping up on training. And on the back end, it covers a data blind spot that has been a historical trouble area for manufacturers for over 100 years, meaning how do you capture offline data and bring it into the digital world? The market is massive, as I mentioned today, in terms of where we are as it relates to market traction. We've run 5 paid pilots. 3 of those 5 paid pilots, 2 with Fortune 500 manufacturers, have converted into long-term licensing arrangements, 3 years with minimum licensing commitments. So we're mainly focused on the direct sales channel to nail it, and then we'll eventually scale it with indirect sales, which would include working with system integrators, consultancy firms, etc. What we've built is a highly scalable set of CV ops tools that allow manufacturers to quickly deploy, maintain, and support these computer vision models on the manufacturing floor itself. How fast is it? Well, about from the time we do the site survey on the manufacturing line to the time that the solution can be live, it's about 30 days. And as it relates to total cost of ownership against the return on investment, we're looking from our early indications in our first 3 customer engagements about an 8 to 15x return of investment. And we are really looking right now for early adopters that want to continue to drive this innovation around AI and computer vision in the manufacturing area, and of course, always open to talking to investors. Thank you very much for your time.
Great. Next up, we have joining us is Reworth. Reworth focuses on how banks and merchants connect with their customers and analyzes their consumer behavior through the ways of how they use cashback. Founded in September 2020, so happy 3-year anniversary, based in Mexico City in Mexico, focusing in the area of information technology and fintech, and currently at their seed round, they've received a score of 753.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rafael, and I'm the founder of Reworth. You all for sure have two things in common. You use a bank and you shop. The same here in Latin America. Everybody has this in common. Yet while Netflix account, LinkedIn feeds, also Instagram feeds are 1,000% personalized to each and every one of you based on your data, banks and merchants are not using data for better communication, better offerings, or more importantly, a better user experience. That's why I'm going to tell you how Reworth is building the holy grail of a first-party data ecosystem that's going to support both banks and merchants, and it's a huge opportunity. If we have two customers, both of them spend each $10 per month in Starbucks, but one of them spends another $50 in another coffee shop. These are data points that both Starbucks, the bank, but also the other coffee shop should be using for a better customer engagement, because a better customer engagement would increase the spend at the shops. It would increase the frequency that the customers visit those shops. Today, that's the issue. Banks and merchants, both of them are operating in silos, missing out on crucial customer insights that could redefine not only the strategy, but more importantly, the profitability. The inability of them to use transactional data is leaving a wealth of money and insights on the table. So Reworth, what we are doing is we're building the first-party data ecosystem that connects banks and merchants using anonymous transactional data and cashback to change customer behavior. Tangibly, banks give us data and merchants give us cashback. And Reworth uses that so that banks can get personalized cashback to their customers, and merchants can get data insights. This drives two things. The cashback drives customer retention, it drives revenues, card use, average cashback spend, average ticket spend. The data, on the other hand, gives unique insights. Like Starbucks, for example, can understand what is my real market share? How many loyal customers do I have? What is the prediction of sales for next week, for next month, etc. And so today, the payment space is not using this data, and hence there is a massive potential in this market to use this and basically go and move on in this AI space we are today, where AI models are a commodity, but data is the real gold mine. We're live here in Mexico today. We have 3 touch points. Merchants see the data on their merchant cockpit. Financial institutions see all their insights on their cockpit, because it's important that we give them reports, not just raw data. And through the bank app, the customers can see all the offers, they understand where they can get cashback, and this is how we change the behavior. Now, why does cashback matter? I mentioned it really drives engagement. And more importantly, it changes customer behavior. We increased the frequency of purchases 3 to 9 times. We doubled the market share of Uber here in Mexico. We're live. We have 500,000 cards live in Mexico today. We're going to be at 5 million by the end of the year. So we really have this flywheel to be the #1 data aggregator here in Mexico City. Combining the financial world and the retail world together in the world of AI and data and analytics really unlocks a $1 billion opportunity for both banks and merchants. We operate in 3 different sectors. Card transactions. Today we have 25% of the market share with our contracts. 1 of them already live, 2 of them going live in the next 3 months. The digital market here in Mexico, we're the only one in digital ad market that can give clear ROI and 100% attribution on where your money was spent. And the payment intelligence market here in Latin America in general is growing, and we're the #1 aggregator in terms of this data. Now, what is next for Reworth? We drive card spend, we have clear ROI attribution, and we have the biggest data volume. What are we going to do? We have 3 simple steps. First, we're going to continue to grow with big merchants here in Mexico. We have the size to do that. We continue to onboard banks. We want to reach 50% of the credit card market next year. And we're going to expand regionally. And that's the beauty of it. We have a partner with DOC. We're going to be fully integrated in November. That means we can go to Chile, Brazil, Mexico, we are already, Colombia and Peru with one provider. And with regional merchant, we can deliver cashback to all those countries and being basically cash flow or break even from day one in the expansion. So we're always looking for partners who share our vision and really the hunger of a transformative change to build a company that has no comparables. The data revolution is here, and I invite you all, investors, commerces, but also banks, to join us on our journey from here, from Mexico to the world. Thank you very much for joining this pitch.
Thanks, Reworth team. Now, next up, we have Halu. So let's learn about how they leave their mark in the trademarking space on how to make it more accurate, affordable, and faster. They were founded September 2019, based in Canada, focusing in the enterprise space, and currently at their seed round. And they currently have a score of 741 at Peachscore.
Thanks so much. I'm Julie McDonald. I'm a senior level trademark lawyer, and I'm the founder of Halu. Halu is a mission-based company. It's built on real founder market fit. I started the company so that I could bring about the change I wanted to see in my own industry. Trademark registration is the only way to own a brand. You can't even legally own your website domain without trademarking your brand. It's needed to sell on Amazon and e-commerce sites. It's also needed to franchise or license. But trademarking is a painful headache, whether you're a big company or a small business. It's complicated, it's slow, and it's expensive. Let's take, for example, large companies like L'Oreal. It costs them $1,000 and 2 weeks of waiting time just to see if a new product or brand name can be legally launched. Can you believe L'Oreal runs 400 trademark searches every month? So it's not just about the actual cost of this vetting, which is huge. It's about the cost of the opportunity loss when you're delayed time to market because of these really outdated processes. And what about small businesses, the backbone of our economy? 80% of them get rejected trying to trademark without a lawyer, and the ones who can access legal help face the same hefty fees and long wait times. So say hello to Halu. Better, faster, cheaper. For companies like L'Oreal, we make trademark search 630 times faster, 220 times cheaper, and 25% more accurate. And being the only tech solution in the world for SMBs, we changed the game versus lawyers. We offer our pioneering AI in 2 API formats, but with one unified sales team and process. We provide SaaS to law firms, naming agencies, and large enterprise legal teams. Standard subscriptions start at $4.99 per month, but custom subscriptions for high volume users like multinationals can cost up to $45,000 per month. Our powered by Halu APIs are licensed to and embedded into partner platforms like GoDaddy. This empowers small business owners to search and file their own trademarks. They do it quickly, they do it affordably, and they do it right. The North American TAM is huge. It's $53 billion, and our technology meets international standards, which gives us 193 potential markets. We just launched international search, so 193 markets for search, and we are starting to commercialize and expand into those markets. Now, most of our competitors have been acquired by private equity. That means they lack vision, they are risk averse, and they're really slow to innovate. They overinvested in these outdated systems that I mentioned in our problem slide, or made misguided early steps into AI. Halu is really the only solution that matches human analysis for search but provides an affordable, all-inclusive subscription. So what this means is these human-powered business models, which generate significant revenue for our incumbent competitors, can't really be disrupted unless they cannibalize their own existing business models. That's really the power of Halu's disruption and what we're most excited about. We have impressive traction. We have a big opportunity in so many ways to grow it. But the best thing about us is we have an incredible team. It's deep domain expertise, PhD researchers, and senior machine learning engineers. So this is the real deal when it comes to AI startups. We have a clear path to 60 million ARR, which we're very excited about. And since launching our SaaS in Q1 of this year, we built an impressive funnel of large enterprise prospects and repeatable ways of selling to small and medium law firms. Having found product market fit, we're now raising capital to scale. Thank you so much for listening to my pitch, and I'm really happy to take questions or connections and meetings after this session.
Thanks again, Halu team, and exciting to hear how you guys are saying Halu to enterprise companies. Next up, we have Simply College. They're essentially your virtual college coach, started in January 2019, based in Pittsford. They focus in the education industry. Current stage, they're at pre-seed, and they've received a score of 596 at Peachscore.
Good morning and welcome. My name is Rich Bannister. Now let's take a look at what's going on. And you've probably seen this number. There is a staggering $1.7 trillion of college debt currently in the United States. It's second only to mortgage debt, and it's growing rapidly at about $130 billion per year. This debt load is crushing both parents and students. So what's the problem? Well, the college process is both fragmented and complex. And without accessible tools, parents are often reactive versus proactive, leading to bad decisions. And also because it's so expensive, the parents oftentimes take on a large share of the debt through private loans, 401k loans, home equity loans, etc. And this is an absolute disaster for parents financially. So what's the solution? Well, Simply College is an all-inclusive platform that brings all the tools you need in one place. So we walk you through all the steps necessary to be successful in this journey. So how do we do it? We simplify a very complex and confusing process by aggregating all the tools. This allows you to save time because we do the research for you. And we also teach you how to lower the cost of tuition. In addition, we provide a custom journey and roadmap for parents and students to ensure you get the best outcome for your student. And of course, we're available 24/7, 365 virtually with an AI-powered chat function. Just a quick screenshot of our homepage. Let's look at the market opportunity. Well, this is a very large market with $671 billion in TAM. And there's about 21 million kids attending college each year. Nearly 60% of them have working parents, which is how we access them through corporate America. At a 20% conversion rate, that puts our SOM at $19 billion and also puts us in front of 4.6 million parents each year. So what is our business model? Well, we're B2B to C. We partner with larger companies to provide Simply College as an employee benefit. Now, why do we choose this space? Number one, I am highly experienced and connected in this space. Number two, it allows us to add bodies more quickly to our platform. And lastly, it is pretty much a blue ocean for us. There is little or no competition in this space. Take a look, you'll see our customer list in our pipeline on the left side of the screen. Let's take a look at our channels and pricing. So we have multiple ways to acquire clients in this vertical. We can go direct, we go through insurance brokers, insurance companies, etc. Clients like this because our pricing is very simple and it's extremely affordable. Revenues are annual. and recurring. And again, we have little or no competition in this space. Let's take a look at our team quickly. Our team is very experienced in their respective disciplines. Me personally, I've been an entrepreneur for over 25 years, and I have successfully founded and managed multiple companies. So we are asking for a $2 million seed round so that we can scale this company more quickly. There is nothing like this in the market today, and it can easily be expanded to B2C. There are also revenue share opportunities with our strategic partners, and our current annual recurring revenue is approximately $700,000. We believe with the right partner, we can grow by 10x over the next 3 years. Please reach out to me if you'd like more information. Thank you for your time today and have a great day.
Thanks again, Simply College. And now, next up, we have Revenue.ai. And exactly what their name entails, they focus on pricing and revenue management, especially in the areas of how to do real-time intervention. They started back in March 2020. They're based in Arnhem, Holland, impacting the manufacturing space and currently at the pre-seed level. Their score at Peachscore is 688. Revenue AI, the stage is yours.
Hello, let me introduce myself. I am István Cilik, one of the founders and the CEO of Revenue AI. I have roughly 20 plus years of experience with data and pricing and revenue related projects being rolled out across various global organizations with me and my team. So quite some experience on how difficult this problem is, what I'm going to talk to you about. So if we look at like why we do pricing and revenue management inside Revenue AI, so actually this is one of the key reasons. Running through all of these projects, I learned, and on my team as well, that there is a lot of things to improve, and there is a possibility to prepare companies for the challenges of the 2020s. And there is a space as well. So what we have seen that 90% of the companies think that they are doing better pricing than the others, according to a Harvard Business Review article, while 85% think that actually they can improve pricing. And this is actually true, because whenever I am asking anyone if they can do better pricing, almost always the answer is yes. And this is being because there is a significant discrepancy on like what is a data-driven pricing, how can you do real pricing based on data, and how, on the other hand, there is several root cause issues like technology issues, skill issues, and capability issues, or data availability and data process challenges, which are making it impossible to do a well-grounded decision. That is the reason why we decided to embark on this journey of building the pricing brain of a company. So what we want to do is to automate pricing and revenue management for the strategic growth of an organization. And for this to have domain-specific automations to make sure that this is part of an AI platform, which is combining human and machine intelligence alike, and which is actually helping in the forecasting and automated optimization of pricing for all of the users. The platform is available as a platform as a service, as part of a Microsoft Team integration, or as part of a web portal. We have multiple modules now available, and we are looking to build more. So containing of precision pricing, portfolio management, retail execution tracking, and similar. So this platform is very flexible to be able to accomplish all of these challenges and give a holistic recommendation and monitoring engine. And based on what we have seen as a prediction, so the total addressable market is going to grow in the next 3 to 5 years to 30 billion. And while we cannot reach that naturally, the addressable market and the obtainable market, we do believe that we can reach 50 million. And this is a very, very cool challenge, because like we like this part of the product is where we can help lots of the companies to do much better and much more realistic pricing in their future. For this, we created a product which is very achievable. So starting from 5,000 a month, it is easily deployable for every customer, and we can do additional packages where it can grow. But in general, what we are looking to grow is that as we stabilize and grow the customer space, we grow with them globally, and we increase our adoption also for the various markets, and this way reaching a double revenue, hopefully, in the upcoming years. We do work and we did check our product versus competition, so there is a lots of spaces where we are way ahead of the curve, and we look at this space from the perspective is that especially around AI enablement and Copilot and integration enablement, we are ahead of the curve of the major competitors. And this is thanks to our colleagues and thanks to our advisory board, who is helping from the various industries as market leaders. Now we have already invested into this space quite significant amount of the current funding and also the generated profits. And what we are looking at is an additional seed funding to be able to grow further. So this is pretty much what I can tell. Thank you very much, and please contact us.
Hello everybody, I'm Jorge, founders of
While we get PyPlan planned up, next up we have PyPlan. They focus on how to go about the planning efforts, especially on how to make it more flexible for the corporate planning platform space. They've been founded in June 2019, based in Miami, focusing in the information technology space, currently at the seed phase of funding, and they've received a score of 661 at Peachscore.
Plan, a corporate platform for data analytics and business planning. The problem is, enterprises struggle conducting planning analysis with spreadsheets because they are prone to errors, they pose significant security limitations, and fall short in facilitating efficient collaboration. But don't get me wrong, Excel is a great tool for data analysis and custom calculations, but a poor platform for developing corporate systems. This is a long-standing problem waiting for a definitive solution. The evidence of this fact is that countless companies across industries continue to rely on spreadsheets for their planning needs. The solution is PyPlan, a single platform to support all analytical and planning needs that solves the problems of traditional planning. PyPlan brings the best of current solutions. On one hand, the flexibility and ownership of spreadsheets, and on the other hand, the security and collaboration of corporate platforms. Additionally, it is the unique solution that allows enterprises to take advantage of the innovation speed and resources generated by the open source Python ecosystem. The recently announced integration of Python into Microsoft Excel confirms the value of embracing Python for the enterprise we pioneered 5 years ago. And last but not least, paying for just one corporate license instead of several. The opportunity is quite interesting. According to Gartner, the TAM of planning and analytics is almost 40 billion. We have 49 clients now who pays an average of $25,000 per year on licensing. Our goal is to serve 30,000 clients at an average ticket of $70,000, reaching in a 5 to 7 years period a penetration rate of 5%. That drives us to an SOM of $2 billion. As I mentioned, the problem is not new. Many large firms are offering solutions to attend this market. How we will succeed in the landscape, you may wonder? Well, the key answer is differentiation. First, we are offering an integral solution for data analytics and planning instead of fragmented ones. Second, different than any other alternative that are based on proprietary software, we are boosted by the Python open source community. This fact provides Pipeline an unmatched flexibility and innovation speed. And you know what? From our experience in Latin America, it is working. We have already competed and won against some of these large vendors. Pipeline business has been operating for 5 years. Our target market are mid and large enterprises which pay for licensing and support on a recurring basis and implementation and customization on a per project basis. Our forecast revenue for this year is $4 million. We acquire our first customer through direct marketing. Direct engagement with these initial customers shape the roadmap for pipeline development, highlighting the features customers require to address their everyday problems. Now, in order to grow faster, we are establishing a network of partners to expand our reach to more clients. Currently, we have 3 on board. The last one added was the well-known Deloitte, the Latin American branch of the firm. Additionally, we have just closed with our first partner in the US. We serve prestigious clients in our region, such as Coca-Cola, Nestlé, or the ones highlighted in this slide. And the success we have with these industry leaders is what fuels our ambition to expand pipeline business globally. Thanks for your attention. We'll be pleased if you can help us reach our vision.
Let's go to our second track, which is the Idea Alchemy Academy. This is our pre-seed, seed stage companies. As I mentioned earlier, these are companies, founders, where they're building the foundation of their company. And in some cases, they're looking for the initial investment, product market fit, and growth from a revenue standpoint. And I'm happy to say that we have Niloufar Nikju, who's a founder, advisor, investor. She's built an amazing marketing company in Canada and doing extremely well. Let's bring Nilu up on stage. There you are. Hi, Nilu.
Thank you, Payman. Hi, everyone. Hi, Payman. My name is Niloufar Nikju. I am the founder and now advisor at Five Rings Marketing, where we help startups go to market successfully. And most recently, I founded Five Rings Academy, where we teach Spanish speakers how to speak English with a social following of over 600,000. And now I am honored to introduce to you the next 11 startups that will be pitching. Paymon? Okay, perfect. First one being Thousand Faces. They democratize funding to the underfunded. They were funded last year in France. They are in the finance and banking industry, and they are in pre-seed stage. Their Peachscore is 623.
Hello, everyone. Am I hearable for everyone?
You're good. Go ahead, Mujan.
Okay, thank you so much. So my name is Mujan. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Thousand Faces. Thousand Faces is a go-to-market for impact ventures built by female founders who are shaping a sustainable economy. What if you could allocate 5% of your portfolio to hidden unicorns, becoming the next $1 billion companies, and contribute to make the world a better place? So the current bias in VC funding is costing investors $5 trillion, despite the fact that female-led organizations make 10% more money and women are twice more inclined to build social and environmental impact businesses. Female founders raise less than 2% of the total VC funds. Let me introduce you to Beth. Beth is the founder of Magic Water, and she is an award-winning Kenyan entrepreneur who is on a mission to solve the problem of access to clean water in the African continent, which is a huge issue. Despite her incredible business opportunity, she's struggling to raise funds for her company and scale her business. This is in fact the case for the 125 million female founders worldwide. And that's why my co-founder Nusha and I have built 1,000 Faces to enable female founders to build impact-driven companies that make the world a better place by providing them with capital, network, and education. We are a community-driven platform with a decentralized governance where anyone anywhere in the world can join and participate in funding and decision-making and receive return on investment. In order to bring more transparency and credibility, we do due diligence and pre-selections of the companies and track and certify the company's impact KPIs on-chain. So how does it work? Startups apply through our application form. Our community of judges collectively vote for the eligibility based on a set of predefined criteria. Those who get selected, they receive an SDG badge and get listed on the platform. Then the community members fund them collaboratively. And once the projects get to a maturity level, they're returned back to 1,000 Faces, and 1,000 Faces distributes the rewards accordingly to the members. We complete our product with an accelerator program for 3 months, helping founders to become ready to raise their first seed round by mentoring and connecting them with investors. We ran our first cohort this January with 30 companies. We received over 200 applications from 80 countries, and we had over 2,500 votes from the community, and we granted $30,000 to the top 3 projects. So today we have a community of over 5,000 members, including 50 incredible board members with a combined network of 2 million, who help us in finding and selecting quality projects. We also leverage on our partners network, including various female communities, as well as technology and climate partners. We have so far received $100,000 in grants and sponsorships and have generated our very early revenues. So we make money through the sales of memberships, commissions on fundraise on the platform very soon, and later we plan to build a token impact ecosystem and create yield mechanisms. So the market that we're targeting is the global impact market, which is growing fast, and our targeted audience are female founders in impact, which is valued at $1.36 billion. We believe to be able to reach 1% of that. We position ourselves in the intersection of community, impact, and venture innovation with a focus on gender equality, where we fill up a very missing piece of this market. We have an exceptional team of serial entrepreneurs, marketers, full stack developers, and strategists who have built successful companies in the past and have come together from all over the world to make our vision come true. I myself am a serial entrepreneur with a background in engineering and finance, and have previously created a global community of women in AI, expanding in 150 countries. Today, we're raising our first seed round of 500,000 euros in SAFE to build our funding platform. This will support us for our operational costs for the next 12 months. We have already 45,000 euros in commitment and have many more in the pipeline. So we started last year in May and currently are working on delivering our MVP to be launched with our new program cohort this upcoming January. And our goal is to build our fully functional platform by the end of this year, approximately by third quarter of 2024. Thank you so much.
Thank you, 1,000 Faces. Next up, we have Cloud Crocodile. They crush your cloud costs and reduce cloud operations. They were funded last year in United Kingdom. They are in the information technology industry and pre-seed stage with a Peachscore of 687.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. My name is Tom Bowden. I'm the CEO of Cloud Crocodile from Windsor, United Kingdom, and we're here to crush your cloud costs. By way of background, the public cloud infrastructure as a service market is dominated by Azure, GCP, and AWS. And these cloud providers want you to consume and pay for more cloud. So over half of cloud-enabled businesses rely on third-party tools for cost optimization. Advances in AI, infrastructure as a code, and the underlying physical hardware have created a unique opportunity where we see the cloud differently due to our deep cloud experience and curiosity. Because cloud infrastructure costs are hurting all of us, not only is it the top priority for 85% of CTOs, but 95% of CXOs say cloud cost optimization is a priority in 2023. As we know from our teams of FinOps, DevOps, CloudOps, there is a vast operational effort involved in balancing performance and cost. And these problems persist due to the highly dynamic and complex nature of cloud environments, resulting in chronic over-provisioning. So what we need is 3D AI infrastructure scaling, a continuous, autonomous, and dynamic resource tailoring to crush your wasted spend, automated by a deep learning, personalized and predictive AI to fine-tune for your cost and performance, which we do safely, not only improving spot coverage, but with security and allowing you to pay only for what you need without complexity. So we allow you to take control of your infrastructure costs and savings, optimize at the system resource level, and additionally save up to 90% on spot versus on-demand instance types. There is a lot of consolidation happening in the cost optimization space. Spot was acquired by NetApp to focus on spot instances. Harness acquired Lightwing.io to automate stop-start, and Zesty have raised a large Series B to do something in the AI scaling space, with Cast AI the first competitor to show their hand, focused on Kubernetes rather than the virtualization of the infrastructure itself. There is a large spend on AWS, Azure, and GCP that is growing quickly. And of that market, 55% of customers are using third-party cost optimization tools, with optimization becoming a major trend. So by 2030, we forecast 600 million ARR based on 25,000 customers with an average MRR of $2,000. And today we have launched our freemium minimal sellable product to startups, allowing them the ability to automate stop-start and find out how much we can save them. And next year, we will launch our 3D AI scaling for AWS with our target user, an SMB CIO CTO, using AWS for a high-performance application such as AI, machine learning, or streaming. And in 2025, the enterprise customer will be within our product market fit by expanding to multi-cloud, offering additional support tiers, users, and consolidation of more organizations and accounts. Today, we're focused on growing our closed testing community through B2B direct sales and expanding our strategic partnerships. Next year, we will go full self-service through the AWS marketplace with user and affiliate referral and paid social and search, allowing us to spread AI thought leadership and also becoming an AWS credits partner, allowing us to offer our customers a new way to save. And in 24-25, we'll continue with our sales-assisted product-led growth, expanding into Azure and GCP marketplaces and partnering in the B2B2B space to deepen our enterprise engagement. Me, Tom Bowden, and Ali are hardened digital transformation professionals. We have a team of 8 Croc stars, including offshore specialties and onshore specialties in DevOps, cybersecurity, and engineering. Our early traction has validated our roadmap, done user research, launched our minimal sellable product, done a white glove cost optimization, and identified patent opportunities in our roadmap. We're looking to raise $500,000 to continue our tech development and focus on sales and marketing towards the back end of next year. Thank you so much for your time. Please reach out to me at tom@cloudcrocodile.com or through the Peachscore platform.
Thank you, Cloud Crocodile. That was awesome. Next up, we have MinoZone, where they empower individuals to optimize their work-life balance. They were funded in 2022 in the USA. They are in the wellness industry, and they are in the pre-seed stage with a Peachscore of 531.
Hello, my name is Leila Pezesh, founder of Mind Ozone, merging the power of AI, neuroscience, and organizational psychology to reshape the work dynamic. Our Wellbeing platform empowers future leaders and entrepreneurs through personalized practices, enhancing mental efficiency and well-being. The problem is the corporate leaders and employees are facing escalating mental health and well-being challenges. In 2022, 4 million workers quit their job due to toxic culture and lack of healthy work-life balance. The Center of Disease Control and Preventive also reported 85% of employee doctor visits were attributed to work-related stresses, but only 10% of managers possess the necessary mental well-being to achieve their work goal. This is of significant importance as 70% of employees' mental efficiency relies on the support and action of their managers' mental and emotional well-being. Mind Ozone is a well-being platform training which generates mental and emotional well-being assessment report. Second, a personalized well-being and roadmap using AI and human expertise. Third, it practices referral services and connect right professionals to the need of each individual. And the global mental health market today is $383 billion, which expected to pass $600 billion by 2030. Our focus is the global corporate mental well-being and was valued at $53 billion. We are projecting to penetrate 3% of this segment in 5 to 7 years to create $1.6 billion market for Mind Ozone. Our business model is B2B2C, partnering with mid-sized and large corporations, and we already have served 130 members in our private service and POCs with executive and managers working in the different corporations like Google and different aerospace, and some of their logos are here. And we generated about $50,000 revenue through our idea validation phase. We are projecting $1.4 million by end of 2024, which includes around $1 million well-being assessment report and roadmap coming from serving 500 members with average package of $2,500 per person, and estimate $400K from 5,000 referral service from the platform. While we haven't identified any companies offering exactly what we do, we have analyzed services from the closest competitors and discover a lack of dedicated platform in their offering and some services. Our distinct platform combines AI and human expertise to generate personalized well-being roadmap, which this facilitate behavior change and enhance mental efficiency for leaders, business owners, and managers, which we don't see on the rest of the competitors in the list. And we are seeking $150,000 in our pre-seed round with a post-money valuation cap of $4 million. Approximately 60% of the investment will be allocated to tech development and launching the platform, with remaining fund designated for growth and sales and reserves. Our team of experts from advisory are the coalition of masters in their field, ranging from organizational psychology, clinical psychology, and leadership consultant to a mindful educator. Each member brings years of experience to Mind Ozone. With 18 years of my experience from engineering and management, I've led organizational change and leadership in British Petroleum and Castrol, to dedicating a decade in aerospace corporation as Six Sigma Black Belt quality engineer in Crane Aerospace. Thank you for your time. We are looking forward to see you.
Thank you, Mindozone. That was great. All right, next up we have Hopstare. They help you build your self-confidence. They were funded in 2021 in the UK. They're in the wellness industry and pre-seed stage with a Peach score of 583.
My name is Nadine, and I'm founder of Hopstare, a confidence building platform where we really are literally nudging young people to good confidence and mental health. I call us the Duolingo of confidence building. And the reason we are so obsessed with confidence is how it's such a fundamental root factor for good mental health. There isn't good mental health without confidence. And we tend to, as a health system, mental health, and as individuals, tend to fight symptoms or just try and look for soothing agents or sugar pills to make people or ourselves feel better. But so actually those very symptoms that we're trying to fight, like depression, loneliness, anxiety, substance abuse, school dropout, are all symptoms of low confidence. And without actually tackling the root, we're not going to fix the symptoms, and we have ongoing revolving doors. And young people are hit the worst. When I speak to them, official surveys suggest that oftentimes over 95% of young people wish they had more confidence. Over 50% in the age group worry what other people think of them, and 20% think that they will fail in life. And the reason confidence is so fundamental is how literally it means that you're able to validate your own worth from within yourself. You have detached yourself constructively from the world's expectations of you. You're crystal clear on what your own expectations are of yourself, your purpose, where you want to be. You detached yourself constructively from all the opinions of how you should be and look like and think and etc. You've literally found yourself, and you're able to channel that validation from within. So that self-belief, self-esteem, self-respect, all those constituent elements of confidence are fundamental for ongoing, sustainable, good mental health, resilience, fulfillment, and so on. And to really stop the revolving door of mental health stuff, stop all the symptom fighter apps and so on, we've built a confidence building app that really helps people get unstuck for good in the long run, in a way that's hyper personalized to fight the common attrition in these platforms, to support people with content for the long run, but also for mood specific tools for the mood situations right now. People can also engage in a community and seek a coach one-to-one, and of course monitor their progress. And it's all anonymous by default. We're mainly focused on university students. Imagine somebody transitioning from home into university or into their first job, unsure who they are as an individual, struggling with imposter syndrome, still having to make their mark in the world. We're mainly focused on getting to students B2B2C via universities. So we already have a number of universities lined up to pilot, but we're soon going to reach out to corporates as well. Eventually, we'll start also to go down the procurement route with health systems and healthcare. And the B2C element is not our main focus here, but it's obviously very important. That's why it's here, to build an incredible online presence. And even though higher education itself is a huge TAM, we're also then looking to go into corporate wellness, digital mental health like insurance, healthcare, and wider edtech like schools. And our unique proposition is how we are fundamentally in that top left to fix the root. We're not a symptom fighter, and we're not generic. We're hyper personalized, and increasingly will be, to really wrap around and be bespoke for our users. We're mainly looking for B2B2C subscription and white labeling approaches, and also trying to curate B2B2C partnerships. For example, with Unilever Dove, who we're talking to around their long-standing self-esteem campaign. And the universities we so far have lined up to pilot 7, and in association plus other channels represent a really large potential reach to students, which we're looking to convert at a very healthy conversion by July 24. Our team includes myself. I'm an Oxford grad, senior manager in the NHS, social behavioral science by background, and I'm joined by a CTO leading on app development, an AI lead, 2 actually, Paul and Nasira is not on the slide, who are leading on our app content, their psychology, coaching, and neuroscience backgrounds, and Petra, our design lead. We also work with 4 academics from 4 unis, and we have a number of developers in the team. We're looking to raise a 420,000 pre-seed round, We're entirely bootstrapped to date. With that money, we really want to get to a robust and iterated mobile app. We already have an app now. We just want to accelerate the development and iteration, and get to a hyper-personalization AI stack, and land a number of commercial contracts. That's it. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Nadine from Hopstare. All right, next up we have OnlyHub. They are a B2B platform connecting DTC and private label brands with online retailers around the world. They were founded in 2022 in the United States. They are in the e-commerce industry pre-seed stage with a Peachscore of 603.
My name is Stan. I am CEO and founder at OnlyHub. I'm a third-time founder with an exit, and I have more than 15 years experience in e-commerce. In 2017, I started selling on eBay, and my primary concern was where to get products to sell. I tried different options. I tried working with local US suppliers. I tried AliExpress. I brought some stuff from China. None of these options worked well except selling products from private label brands. Within the next 2 years, I've sold such products in $2.5 million and realized that it could be a new inventory source for SMBs online retailers. When I was selling, I used fulfillment method called dropshipping. 40% of large retailers already use dropshipping to expand their online inventory. To cooperate with the brands, retailers use dropship platforms, which, by the way, processed more than $7 billion in dropship transactions last year. The problem is that platforms are focused only on large retailers and brands. Meanwhile, there are more than 14 million of SMBs online retailers, as I was in 2017, who have no access to such platforms and have to manually find brands, negotiate prices with them, and integrate them. It is very time and money consuming, and as a result, product sourcing takes weeks and costs SMBs online retailers thousands of dollars. To solve that problem, we've built OnlyHub. OnlyHub is a dropship platform connecting SMBs online retailers with the brands and seamlessly process all transactions. From the market standpoint, it is a very huge opportunity. The market was $16 billion last year, and it is expected to double within the next 4 years. We already got some traction. Our GMV has been increasing 7 times since that February. We now have more than 10,000 products in catalog, and we help to make 100,000 additional sales to our online retailers. We're also trusted by 200 plus SMBs brands, and we made more than 30 different software integrations. And buyers love product quality, prices, and shipping speed, which is, by the way, an average 3 business days. We have a very simple business model. We take a cut. We charge brands 5% per each sold item, and we are expected to have $7 million in revenue by the end of 2026. Our primary GTM strategy is partnerships with the multi-channel SaaS platforms, marketplace converters, and social media software companies. We're currently integrating with a company called ZoneSmart, the official eBay partner, and they have 5,000 online retailers who are struggling to find products to sell. OnlyHub is the only one platform which is focused on SMBs, online retailers, and brands, and the most affordable platform. We have a very experienced team. We currently have 5 people on the team. Our accumulated experience, more than 15 years in e-commerce, sales, and software development, that makes a strong team to solve the SMBs problems. We have very clear vision. We want to become a default tool to process all dropship transactions for SMBs, online retailers, and brands. And to reach that goal, we're going to implement 3 different steps. On the first step, we're going to make partnerships with the SaaS platforms and provide through our API, provide data of products so their users will be able to sell products on different sales channels. On the second step, every brand which is connected to OnlyHub will be able to provide a simple link to online retailer, and that online retailer will reach products of that brand. They will be able to add products to their online store. And on the step 3, we're going to maximize network effects and connect brands with the brands So any brand will be able to expand online inventory using relevant products from other brands. We have raised so far 260,000, and we're currently raising 300,000 more to attract more brands, create more partnerships, and implement our steps 2 and 3. We believe that dropshipping is a steady part of future e-commerce, and we are building the infrastructure for that future of e-commerce. So if you're interested in or have any questions, please reach me afterwards. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stan from OnlyHub. We now have Pep Cubes. Pep Cubes is the first and only carrot snack in the snack bar market. I love snacks, so I'm excited. They were founded in 2022 in Turkey. They are in the food and beverage industry in the pre-seed stage with a Peachscore of 613.
Hello from Turkey. My name is Selen. I am the founder and CEO of PepCubes. We are just stepping into snack bar industry with an innovative approach that aims to revolutionize the market. With the global snack bar industry witnessing over 7% annual growth, the consumer demand is leaning towards more healthier options that maintain the balance between nutrition, taste, and the texture. Unfortunately, the significant 95% of snack bars available in the market contain artificial ingredients. They are far from being natural, with most being machine-produced. Furthermore, in the US market, the snack bar prices falls between $1.50 to $3 per bar, sometimes more than $3. This is relatively high compared to other products available in the market. This presents a disconnect, as the recent researches indicate that 53% of Americans specifically seek for healthy snack bars, and they want this for various reasons. To consume before or after their gym sessions, to replace their meals, which is a very popular trend, or as a boost for sports and energy. However, the market has not been successful in meeting these consumer demands. We are introducing a revolutionary approach to the market by breathing a new life into an age-old formula with a modern twist. Actually, our forefathers discovered the energy code centuries ago. And guess what they used? Carrots. They used carrots laced with high amount of sugar for their energy bars in 1800s. We are inspired by them. We have refined their original recipe by replacing sugar with all natural ingredients. Our products enriched with 100% carrot, creating a unique blend that marries tradition with contemporary customer needs. Crafted into soft cube shapes, they are not only pleasing to the eye, but also nutritionally very balanced and provides portion control. And we price them between $1 and $1.50 in order to make them affordable for all snack consumers. And other important features of our products are gluten, dairy, fat, and refined sugar free. In this slide, you can see some pictures from our production process. It is also worth to mention here that we successfully obtained our FDA approval for US market. The global snack bar market is a booming industry exceeding $24 billion. With around 8% annual growth rate, in the next 7 years it's projected to reach $44 billion. But our initial focus is North American market, which makes up almost $10 billion of global total. Over the next 5 to 7 years, we aim to capture 10% of this market, leading to a revenue potential exceeding $1 billion. Our business model is B2C and B2B2C. In Turkish markets, we have already tasted success by selling over 60,000 units as pilot sales. And currently, we secured a distributor who has access to 3 million consumers in US market. As we venture in US market, we forecast reaching $300,000 in sales just in a few months for this year. And for the next year, our projection is selling over 660,000 units, leading to a 1 million annual recurring revenue. As we move forward to 2025 and 2026, we expect to see 100% growth in our sales. We are very confident that With our intriguing carrot products and strategies, we can exceed all our expectations. We have a distinct nutritional advantage at calorie, carb, fat, and fiber values over our competitors. Our products offer a nutritional edge over competitors with 50% fewer calories and carbs, along with 2 to 3 times more fiber. So we can say with confidence that in carrots we trust. My experience is predominantly based on product development and branding. Our head of production, on the other hand, has more than 15 years of manufacturing experience. We are backed by Applied Value Group, and they invested our company $150,000. We are looking for additional $250,000 investment at $4 million pre-money valuation to close our pre-seed round. Do you like carrots? If you do, I invite you to connect with us. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Celine from PepCubes. Next up, we have Scover. They are on the mission to inspire people to reach out to others so that meaningful friendships can be formed. They were founded in 2018 in Netherlands. They are in the IT industry. They're in the seed round, and their Peachscore is 685.
Hi, I'm Julius. I'm 16 years old. I'm the co-founder of Scover. Scover is a personalized and intelligent social network to create meaningful relationships. In my generation, people spend 14 hours per day staring at their screen. The more time we spend on social media, the more we feel lonely and struggle to build meaningful connections. That's why 3 out of 5 young adults are lonely. As the latest study shows from the Harvard University, loneliness makes people sick. It's just as harmful as smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol. It leads to 15 years shorter life. Scover is the fastest platform to connect people in real life. With Scover, you can easily find like-minded people who share common interests, hobbies, and passions, fostering meaningful connections to live a much happier life. But keep in mind, Scover is not a dating platform. Before we continue, let's look at our team. Michael, the CEO and founder of Scover, is my dad. He was the leading expert in the Swiss luxury industry for the last 20 years. Christopher is a professor for digital media and a cross-media strategist for top-notch brands like Seat or Skoda. And Stefan was acquired by Apple in 2010 after his first app, WikiHood, was awarded the best German iPhone app, and he sold Messenger People to Cinch in 2021. The social media market is still booming and bigger than ever, growing 100% over the past 6 years by number of users and 10% in 2022. Our TAM is over 4.6 billion social media users, which leads to a market size of over $600 billion US. In our conservative calculations, we are sure to reach our sum by 2026 of 10 million monthly active users. In phase 1, our users will be upgrading their accounts to premium to unlock more relevant connections based on the interests and information provided. Currently, our plan is to give each user 2 connections per day, but if they upgrade, they'll see more relevant connections through our engine recommendation, and we'll be able to make more connections. In phase 2, we will launch a revenue channel when we reach 100,000 users on the platform to let businesses, brands, and corporations promote their offerings to highly curated users. We anticipate that once we reach 100,000 users with a 5% conversion rate to premium and a $29 monthly fee, we will easily reach 1.7 million ARR. By hitting these numbers, we qualify for our Series A and show a very healthy user base with engagement and enough revenue. We already launched privately in Germany and build our product with our users' continuous feedback. Our target is to roll out Scover city by city on a global scale. So far, we wrote over 100,000 lines of code, and we already have 2.5 million euros investment from the previous rounds. Now we are raising 3 million euros in the seed bridge and are looking for matching investors in the US. If you have more questions, please don't hesitate to scan the QR code, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Julius from Scover. Next, we have Immer. They are the world's first democratized platform for live event coordination. They were founded this year in the US. They are in the media and entertainment industry with the stage being pre-seed and a Peachscore of 676.
I'm Compton Oliver, founder and CEO of Immer. We're based in New York, and we're developing an accessible and affordable future within the live event marketplace. So we're dedicated to the mission of returning control, affordability, convenience, and discovery to the live event marketplace, bettering attendee experiences by way of entertainer and organizer empowerment. So the problem that we have sought to address, it surrounds live event pricing, which has increased by about 50% in the past decade. And this is mainly due to monopolistic practices by promoters. So when we say promoters, we're talking about Live Nation, SeatGeek, Ticketmaster, organizations of that nature. And their use of defensive measures, such as ticket markups and exclusionary venue accessibility practices, are designed to enhance their own profitability. But in actuality, they cause great harm to the overall marketplace. For example, post-pandemic, coming out of the COVID pandemic, what we saw was pretty much their blatant exploitation of live event demand. And this caused single admission ticket pricing to soar well beyond the $1,000 mark in many cases. And here we are about a year and a half later, and we're still seeing ticket pricing for marquee entertainers and strong events sitting comfortably above the $1,000 mark with much more regularity. So ultimately, we view these practices as limiting to the flow of new experiences into the live event marketplace, creating a lot of frustration and a lot of contempt amongst event goers and attendees. Our solution, Immer, allows entertainers and organizers to coordinate events without any promoter involvement whatsoever, allowing for the first of its kind in the technologically enabled management of event dates, venues, marketing, and ticket sales, all within one unified platform. Immer democratizes ticket pricing, putting it directly into the hands of the entertainer and organizers to make live events much more affordable and accessible. Immer is initially targeting the $6.8 billion US independent live event market, but through our expansive content offerings, as well as our existing global connections, we view growth into adjacent markets as something that's all but imminent. We primarily operate on a transactional model, garnering a flat fee of 12.5% of all transactions across the platform. And with the industry average transaction value of $97, we're anticipating a revenue per transaction of just about $12, 40 to 80% less than that of our competitors on average. Immer's leadership combines expertise in product development, software architecture, product innovation, and global marketing. We are dedicated to transforming live event coordination, and we have a history of making impactful contributions to diverse industries, from logistics to biomedical engineering. Immer's platform offers totally vertical entertainer-controlled booking, giving them access to all of the elements necessary for the creation of very exciting and very immersive live events. We've integrated absolutely everything from venue sourcing and venue management to entertainer collaboration and on-platform marketing. It's all here. And once events are booked and confirmed on our platform, attendees then gain access to them, whether in person or virtually through our content platform, where they can enjoy exclusive content, subscriber-only events, and global accessibility, emphasizing our commitment to underserved markets. Again, at Immer, we're not just selling tickets, we're also building communities. So unlike traditional wholly transactional ticketing platforms such as Ticketmaster, Immer empowers organizers and entertainers to establish thriving communities, fostering meaningful connections amongst attendees and unlocking exciting new marketing and monetization opportunities for entertainers and organizers. Immer combines live event management with immersive content consumption, empowering entertainers and bridging traditional event booking with modern content consumption for enriched experiences. We're currently raising our pre-seed after self-funding our platform's development, and this funding is aimed towards supporting our launch, as well as developing key industry partnerships. And we're open to various investment structures with a focus on strategic partners who align with our vision. Our aim ultimately is to forge relationships that will drive Immer's growth into the live event marketplace. We've so far conducted 2 successful test events. We've also connected with 100+ entertainer partners and secured partnerships with 4 venues. Collaborations with organizations such as Peachscore and their Accelerator program, as well as our content partner, Signed, have done nothing but boost our momentum as we prepare for launch. And speaking of the launch, we are preparing to launch in the New York tri-state for its accessibility and density with a simultaneous virtual platform launch. Our growth strategy includes leveraging organizers' audiences and partnering with local venues and vendors. We're currently building these relationships through diverse marketing strategies, aiming from one-to-one outreach to social media marketing and so on. And our user-centric approach involves iterative campaigns that span from high-level partners all the way down to general attendees. And we're expanding these efforts in preparation for our national and then global growth. So that's pretty much Immer. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmer. Next up, we have Untold. They help you discover the power of untold stories through generative AI. They were founded in 2023 in the United States. They are in the IT and media and entertainment industry. They're currently in the pre-seed stage with a Peachscore of 602.
Hi, I'm Ali, the CEO and co-founder of Untold. Our mission is to revolutionize the entertainment industry by discovering the power of untold stories through generative AI. As you know, the entertainment industry needs to produce unique stories. Mainly, the process of creating new and original ideas is very costly for industries like movies, gaming, or advertising. Most companies within these sectors struggle with budget limitation, and high competition already coming among them. Also, there is a lot of buzz around Hollywood lately with writers feeling they're not getting the right support. It's critical for studios to have their teams back, especially the writers. So that's the reason we create Untold. We use generative AI to help enterprises and their writers come up with fresh stories. Our platform makes it easy to customize every story, helping studios and writers in tailoring aspects such as genre, mood, characters, and tone, all while saving costs. Untold empowers writers with specialized tools for refining narratives and fostering collaboration, while ChatGPT is a broad-spectrum conversational AI with tailored storytelling functionalities. The entertainment industry presents a vast market opportunity within projection, reaching $728 billion by 2025. We're especially interested in the part of this business where AI help out within media and entertainment. That's expected to be about $12 billion by 2025. We really believe our technology can make a big difference. If things go as planned, we hope to get about 20% of that $12 billion market in 5 years. That means Untold could tap into a $2.4 billion opportunity. Our offering is B2B SaaS enterprise solution that uses the power of AI to make storytelling easier. It helps adjust script with AI and also manage story right. Companies can sign up for a yearly plan that costs $25K per seat. For expanded team collaboration, customers can get more seats at a cost of $1K per seat. We also have a special feature that adjusts stories by using AI powers, and that's an extra $5K a year for each company account. We're hoping to make about $1.5 million by the end of December 2024. Untold is a collaborative tool powered by generative AI, designed to streamline the journey from story to screen. We stand apart with our unique focus on AI-driven story adoption and a rich library of global untold narratives. Unlike our competitors, we facilitated seamless collaboration among writers while ensuring smooth right transfers, setting a new industry standard. Discover the untapped potential of storytelling with Untold, where every story gets a chance to shine. In phase 2, we're gonna create a marketplace in which writers can come up to our platform, create their own content, and utilize our technology, and they can sell that content, and we can facilitate that. Funding is the lifeblood of any startup, and for Untold, it's the key to unlocking our full potential. Today, we are excited to announce that we are seeking a pre-seed investment of $500,000. 45% will be dedicated to product development, 35% will be channeled to marketing, 15% will cover our operation costs, and the remaining 5% will be reserved for unforeseen expenses and future opportunities. Let's quickly meet the team behind Untold. I'm Ali, the CEO, with background in visual art and product design and a history of steering creative projects for over 35 years. Salman, our CTO, is the tech wizard with 28 years in software engineering, integrating cutting-edge technologies, including AI, into our services. Ali Reza, our CPO, is a product design expert with a deep understanding of tech and design. Reza, our CUXO, brings over 30 years of experience in programming and multimedia, enhancing our platform with a keen understanding of user experience. Thank you for your time. Our team will be happy to hear your comments.
Thank you, Ali from Untold. All right, next up we have Radivision. They are the ESPN for the startup world. They were founded in 2017 in the United States. They're in the media and fintech industry. Seed round is the stage that they're in, and their Peachscore is 612.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mona Defraoui, and I am the CEO and founder of Radivision, the new premier B2C streaming platform covering the startup world. It's hard to believe that in today's saturated world of media that there's a complete white space around the most popular trend on the planet today, entrepreneurship. Radivision's mission is to be the premier streaming media platform reconnecting consumer audiences to the startup ecosystems, to great startups and their investment in other opportunities, all while delivering a new source of SEC-approved funding. The consumer disconnect problem of the past 25 years that we're solving will satisfy the massive unmet global demand for entrepreneurship content that doesn't really have other good options today, other than Shark Tank, one show. And this also will help solve the fact that 90% of all startups fail to raise venture capital, 90% of investors have little to no private market access, and even institutional investors will benefit from better IPOs, better public markets, and greater returns. Our solution is Radivision, a dedicated startup genre streaming platform that also supports startup marketing, data insights, new funding, and more. You can see our polished streaming media platform on radivision.com today with over 50,000 original, curated, and user-generated content assets that support startups' branding and community building efforts. And our data science and AI in development now will provide unique and valuable insights and qualified lead gen at scale to our startups and corporate brands. While most streaming platform revenues are based on subscription or advertising revenues, Radivision also aims to grow a massive lead generation business as its core revenue channel, similar to these other multi-billion-dollar comparable companies. We have a B2B2C business model and closed over $500,000 in sales value last year, all from large corporate brands seeking startup customers. Startups also can come directly and use PitchPlanet's SaaS platform to upload their user-generated content and allocate marketing spend through our Stripe integrated SaaS module. Our beta pilot doubled their results for the same spend. We also license or sell original series to the main streaming platforms and have one in discussion now for $7 million that tested to be a hit for Netflix audiences, predicted to deliver 5 million viewers and 700,000 new subscribers. Radivision can engage the streamer viewers with additional content and direct links to startups as a bonus. We are developing our AI now for pay-per-click lead gen revenues soon. For direct sales to startups alone, if Radivision converts 20% of the annual 2 million startups applying to accelerator programs spending $10,000 per year on marketing with Radivision, this alone represents a $4 billion market opportunity. Our traction includes a polished product ready to scale, validation through sales, and users and corporate brands and partnerships. We also have a strong IP portfolio with registered trademarks, 12 original series developed with proven popularity through viral shares and awards that we've won, and a 13.9% Facebook campaign response rate compared to their average 1 to 3%. Timing is the number one factor for startup success, and SEC-approved retail private market investing's time is now. Just like when COVID shut down sports and that audience migrated over to crypto investing, now with the SEC slowing down crypto, a lot of that audience is going to migrate to retail private market investing, and we fill a key marketing gap for the startups. And if you have any doubt about this market, just take a look at the top private equity firms, all the biggest names who have already created products for retail investors, and VC have slept through this trend and are forgetting that retail investors used to comprise half of their IPO company shareholder bases before the market infrastructure changed in the late 90s. I managed 4 IPOs over 10 years in the 1990s. I'm very familiar with this. We're aiming to close $2 million in sales deals this year and estimate reaching $100 million in around 4 years. On the competitive landscape front, Radavision is unique for being both a media brand and a platform. And while we are consumer facing, our data will have great value to business audiences. I've been part of 12 startup teams over 3 decades, CEO and founder of the last 4, including pioneering the first private market platform to restore VC IPOs and liquidity. That startup was acquired twice and spun out as the standalone NASDAQ private market in 2021. The majority of our team members have been working together now about 4.5 years, and several of our advisors are actively involved in daily operations. You can read more about our advisors' incredible backgrounds on radavision.com's About page. We are now raising a $5 million seed round and are ready to scale in a big way, and we would love for you to be a part of that journey. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions at mona@radavision.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Mona.
Thank you.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And Neelu, thank you so much for hosting the session. We do have some late breaking news real quick. As you guys know, our platform is very dynamic, and the scores that we generate on the platform are updated real time. And one of our founders mentioned that he had updated his profile. So when we had grabbed his score, it was slightly an older version. So I just want to really quick share about OnlyHub. Their score has gone up. It is higher score. They have a grade of B+ with a score of 653. This was slightly lower when we originally showed it. And with that, that concludes our page session. Now we have a couple more items to take care of, and we want to share with you some good news and some awards. So with that, let me go share my other slide real quick. So let's talk about Partners Awards. And let me bring this up. And Mr. George should be here too. There you are. Hi, George. How are you?
Hi, Payman. Thank you so much. Great seeing you.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. So everybody, NRW Global Business is one of our partners. We've had a great relationship with them, and George has been an amazing, amazing supporter of our program, of Peachscore. And as such, for our July Cohort Partners Award, we work with a lot of different partners. As you guys noticed in the beginning of the session, we have 2 new ones that have joined us. But for this cohort, we've awarded our Partners Award to George and NRW Global. This has been an amazing partnership between us. And in fact, this year, through George's leadership and his guidance, we were able to go to Germany, to Dusseldorf, and attend the digital demo day that was occurring there. We were able to meet the German team from the Dusseldorf city, and I actually had the privilege of going on a tour with George and attending several of the sessions that were going on throughout Cologne and Aachen that was happening. So amazing, amazing. And during the demo day, we were actually able to bring a few of our startups there as well, and they were able to pitch and get involved with the pitch contest. We got to meet the U.S. delegate there as well. So absolutely amazing. Thank you, George and NRW Global, for all your support and all your help. And I hope you like the trophy. It looks good. So George, now the next section, let's go to, actually, this up. Okay, so now what we have is startup awards. So let me, what we also do is we give awards to our startups, our Peachscore Startup Awards. And for this cohort, we actually didn't tell our cohort members that we were doing this. We wanted this to be a surprise. And what we wanted to do is have a committee of investors, corporate executives, and experts join us in a voting session. And they've been voting for the past couple of weeks to be award the best original idea and for each one of our tracks. So track 1 and track 2, we have an award for each one of those. And we're going to have George present those. Let me see, actually, before we do that, give me a second. I want to make sure we have the founder to 2 founders. So let me see if I can bring him up. Give me 1 second, George. Okay, where?
Payman, do I have also 2 minutes?
Absolutely, please go ahead.
Perfect. Okay, thank you, Payman. So first of all, it's really a pleasure to share the virtual stage with all the individuals as passionate and dedicated as you are. So thank you so much for inviting me. And also, I'm really honored. So a little bit over a week ago, I met Payman and Alex at a conference, at a show, and I received the award, the partner award. So, and let me tell you, it was not only really an honor, but it was also for me a really strong reminder how incredible the community is that Peachscore creates at the moment. So that's really great. And also, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Payman and to the entire Peachscore team for that recognition. Thank you again very much.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to bring one other person up here. This is the challenge with this. Where is, before we announce this, hold on 1 second. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me share the presentation, and hopefully we'll have both joining us. I'm going to actually do this in the reverse order that I shared with you. So let's do this one first. So first, we're going to do the award for the Idea Alchemy Academy. And the winner for that, Mr. George, go for it.
Absolutely. Yeah, so the best original idea in the Alchemy Academy goes to Cloud Crocodile. Congratulations. So Cloud Crocodile innovative team is helping their clients to reduce their cloud operation costs with their revolutionary 3D AI infrastructure scaling platform. And congratulations to the team of Cloud Crocodile and the founder to Tom Bowden. Congratulations.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. That's so kind of you guys. It's been an amazing journey as well. So thanks so much for your support, Payman, and the rest of the Peachscore team. You guys are amazing. And thank you so much for this opportunity.
Absolutely. Great job to you and the team. And as everyone can see on this screen, you know, all of our startups were voted on, and Tom's team and company was able to come on top on this. So you know, it's been an amazing cohort, and this was actually tough. You know, we voted as well, and it was really tough for me to decide. And I'm happy to see that Tom came out on top. So congratulations again, Tom, and continue the great work. All right. Now with that, let's go to our other track.
Great. And the best original idea in the growth velocity track goes to Revenue AI. Congratulations. So as you heard earlier in the pitches, in the pitch session, Revenue AI is an innovative company focused on helping their clients with their pricing and revenue management challenges. So congratulations to the team of Revenue AI and the founder, Istan Zilik.
Thank you very much. So I really appreciate all the learnings that I have from the whole accelerator program. So it was indeed a journey. And I'm happy that actually lots of you found also that the idea is creative, what we are building with this Copilot and the AI-driven pricing engine. We do believe that this is going to be a revolutionary software on the market. So looking forward for positive feedbacks from all around. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Congratulations, Stefan and team. Great job. All right. And with that, thank you. Let me do this. George, thank you so much for your support, your partnership, and I really look forward to continue our collaborations as we move forward. So,
thank you for having me.
Alrighty. Thanks so much. Okay. So let's continue. We only have one other thing to talk about, and that's our executive in residence program. So just to share with you guys, along with our partnership program and everything that we're working with all of our partners, we also have an executive in residence program. You know, as I mentioned at the beginning of this session, which seems like days ago by now, I know it's been a few hours. Thank you all that stayed along with us. One of the things that we really focus on is the human expertise, bringing in folks that have expertise in different areas that can come in and support our cohort, work with our founders directly. And this is why we put this program in place. And this is so that our EIR can come in and work with our founders on a one-on-one basis, attend our workshop sessions, in some cases host their own workshop session, and basically be able to support them in all these areas that we that I have listed here, you know, in terms of mentorship, networking, a lot around sales, go-to-market strategies, and in some cases even pitching. So with that, let me bring Bill on stage here. There's Bill. Hi, Bill.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Eamon, thanks so much. I just got so much out of this program, and I'm incredibly grateful to you and Alex and Tony for bringing it to my attention. Everybody that presented today, all the founders, you are all my heroes. I'm so impressed with everything you did. I love seeing how your pitches developed, and you guys were all excellent. I got some really lifelong friends out of this as well, I think, and want to continue on, but I just want to say thank you and just how impressed I am with all of you. So once again, thanks so much for the opportunity.
Amazing. Thank you, Bill. So Bill has been our executive in residence for our July cohort. Bill is a sales executive with the cybersecurity expertise. So it's been amazing having them as part of the program and supporting our founders. So I just want to publicly acknowledge you, Bill. Thank you for all your help and support. And look forward to continue working with you. And with that, folks, we're at the end. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. It's been amazing. Thank you all that stayed with us. And our apologies for the small technical glitches somewhere in the middle. You plan for the best, and sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but we got through it. Thank you all, especially our panelists in the beginning. Amazing session. I have to go back and rewatch that and really take note of some of the nuggets that we talked about, that were spoken about. And congratulations to all of our cohort members. All you founders are absolutely amazing. It's been an absolutely incredible journey with you all. Today's pretty much the final day of our cohort. Next week, we'll meet for graduations, and so you can get your certificates, and I'm really looking forward to that. And as we mentioned earlier, our relationship does not end here. You are all part of our ecosystem, and you will be hearing from us throughout the next year or so, and I'm sure there's a lot of great things yet to come. Now, with that, the QR codes on the screen, one on the left is our accelerator program, our website. Please check it out. And my direct email is there, as well as my LinkedIn. Feel free to connect with me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. If there were any founder startups that you'd like to meet, please reach out to myself or anyone in the Peachscore team, and we'll be happy to make those introductions for you. And with that, I thank you all. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your patience, your attendance, and participation. And the ecosystem, cannot be built by just one team. So it definitely takes a very large community, and we're a global community, and I'm very happy to be proud of it. Thank you all. Appreciate it.